Many of you out there want to do a new year challenge. You want to retain length. You want to see how much your hair has grown or how much your hair can grow, but you do not know which protective styling to go for. This is a beautiful protective styling in which I am also using to embark on this new year hair challenge. Join me, let us go. So for this video, after everything I did with my hair is currently at 5.5. The maximum is almost 6 inches. So I am using a yarn thread of 30 inches. Yarn thread, some people call it baby wool. That is what I use for this styling. Now look at this one that is remaining. I purposely left this one for you to see. I braided it a little above the scalp. This is to avoid stress on my scalp and then to avoid it being so painful. Like some people would generally say threading is painful. When you do it this way, you will love to do threading over and over again. So now you start with the thread a little bit past your hair length so that you can tuck your ends well into the thread. So here I am just threading gently above the scalp. Now this hairstyle, I had no issues installing it at all and it was not painful after it. Just braid it a little, perhaps 4 or 5 steps above your scalp before you thread from the roots. So I just threaded and threaded and threaded and I was done. It took me about 6 hours to make this hairstyle, but no worries because I know this will take a long while before I lose it. Now this is the little part that is remaining. You want to make sure that you cover the whole of your hair into that thread. Before you install any long hairstyle, make sure your hair is properly washed, your scalp is cleansed, you deep condition your hair, and you moisturize your hair properly to avoid breakage at the end of the challenge. If your hair is dry, it will break. So I just did about 3 rows past my hair length so that when I want to cut off after the challenge, I will not cut the ends of my hair. And I tied the thread, and that was what I did for the whole of my head. Reason you would love to do this protective styling is because you have all of your hair secured. If not all of your hair, you have 90% of your hair secured, and it is tension free on the scalp because of the braiding done underneath. And this can last you for as long as you wish. Your ends are protected as well. You can just do your normal weekly routine, your normal 2 bi-weekly routine, and you're good to go with this hairstyle so long you are not abandoning your hair in this protective styling. So I just went in with my oil and give it a thorough rubbing, slight massaging. I told you massaging is key to seeing your hair thriving well, and it is therapeutic. Look at me here. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the massaging, and that is all for this hairstyle. See you in the challenge, and I would love to hear how your challenge is going.